Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO Set 7957 Sith Nightspeeder. It has 214 pieces for ages 7 to 12, and it's from the Star Wars series, and this set retails for $24.99. Now before I continue, I would like to give a shout out to Stop Motion 1016 and Lego Boy 808. They are the subscribers who have requested that I review this set, so everyone check out their channels. And moving forward, on the front here we see the Sith Nightspeeder, which was introduced in the Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 13. And down here we have the minifigures, more on that later. On the side we have Savage. And here in the back we see a little bit of action going on, which does not happen in that episode. Okay, the Sith Nightspeeder was shown pretty briefly. Okay, but anyway, I'll talk about this set in more detail coming up. Here are the minifigures, and first up is Anakin Skywalker, who is a little bit different this time around. He comes with a lightsaber, which is nothing new, but his body art is different, which you can see over here, and so is his face. Okay, the features are a little bit lighter, such as the scar and the areas around the eyes, and there's the details on the back, and that makes this exclusive to this set, unless of course they have them again at a future date. Next is Asajj Ventress. And she's different too. As you can see, she lost her dress, which I know some guys who probably find that as a turn on. But anyway, there's the details. Her belt is connected from the legs to the torso. And she has the same detailed head. And there it is on the back. Pretty neat overall. She has two lightsabers, and she also gets an extra hilt. See? I don't really want to know what inspired the shape. But anyway. Next is Savage Opress, who is really cool. He comes with the double-bladed lightsaber, just like Darth Maul. And he also gets the enchanted blade from the Night Sisters. And they did a pretty good job with the head, although this headpiece could use some work. As you can see, the yellow is a little bit off, and the horns are supposed to be black too. But I guess it's okay. If you want to fix that, you get another one, so feel free. He also gets this really cool body armor, which is somewhat impervious to laser fire, and below that you'll see that they did a really good job with the details on the torso there. And that's what he looks like when he gets onto the Nightspeeder. And speaking of which, let's take a look at that now. Here's the Nightspeeder, and we'll take a look at the detachable parts because you get to build these first. And here's what they look like from the side. Over here you get a printed piece, and you get two for each one. You also get a sticker that goes over here. I didn't put it on there because I think it looks better without it. There's the top, there's the bottom, and then on this side over here you'll see that we have this rod, and that's what's used to attach this to the base, which I'll show you later on. There's the front, and here's the back. Okay, now to put the minifigure on here, it's not hard. Just make sure the arms and feet are up like this, and just attach the hands, and there we go. Adjust a little, and there we have it. You want to see it again? Of course you do. So we'll take Savage, and just attach him over here, and there we go. Pretty easy, right? Now to put it all together. Now before I do that, I thought it'd be nice to show you guys what the base looks like without the detachable speeders on there. And as you can see, it's very simple. Over here we have the holes where the rods go into, and I'll show you that real soon. Over here we have a printed brick, and we have one on the other side, and that's actually different than the ones on the speeders. See? And over here we have some flick fire missiles, which is pretty self-explanatory, but if you want a demonstration, there we go. And we also get one over here, and that's operated by pushing a button on the back, and there we go. Okay, now on these pods over here in the front, they're actually different. Over here there's a red translucent piece, and there are two cheese slopes over here, and this is the one that goes in the middle. This one has a cheese slope on the front, and this is the one that goes on the side. And all you have to do is put this rod into that hole, very nice and smooth, and there we go. Okay, and you can do it again over here, and there's the final product, which is pretty cool looking. However, if you watch the episode, you'll see that this is mostly inaccurate because there's really no base, and these are actually supposed to be connected in the middle over here by a thin piece. And since the scenes are pretty brief, you don't even know if there are actually missiles down here. So there we go. Okay, just want to point that out. And now on to the recommendations. Overall, this is an okay set. I say that because the Nightspeeder for the most part is quite inaccurate, as I mentioned earlier. However, the value is pretty good. You get 214 pieces for $25, and that's not bad considering it's a Star Wars set. You get 3 exclusive minifigures, and more importantly, you get Savaggio Press, which I think is really awesome. And that's pretty much why I bought this set. I figured that even if I bought all the figures individually, I think the price difference would not be too far off. Okay? I could be wrong, but hopefully that will help you decide if you want to get this or not. And that sums up my review. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.